Hello, y'all. Little Women Atlanta, the reunion special, season 6, episode 17. And it's going to be 2 hours, so that means no um, reunion 1, 2, or 3, none of that. Just right here, okay? Okay, we start off, we got to throw Minnie in there because technically, like I said, this was built around her. This was her show, and she's gone. So, how did the girls feel about it? You know, it was a rough year. That's all. Everyone, all the emotions was everywhere. Um, and the adjustment is it just took some time to get used to. That's all. And hell, they probably still adjusting. It only been a year. I actually lost my cousin a year ago, 2020 May, and family. It's just something different. Like, cause there's something missing. So something just ain't right. It ain't been right. So I understand that people still is in the grief situation, especially her mom and her daughter. So that's the let me get off of me. Bye bye bye. Back to the show. So of course, with Minnie being gone, whoever idea was probably Tara asked, because she's the host, to throw in some fresh meat into Tara. So Juicy, what you was thinking about introducing Tamara, how you find her and all this stuff. Yeah, she was a friend. I met her wherever, party or something, and I told her, if she wanted to come, she could come, but it's a tough crowd. It ain't gonna be easy, and she decided to jump on, and she did. So, Tamara, how did you feel when you came in? Did you feel like people just accepted you, or what? How was that? No, Tamara, I didn't feel like everybody accepted me right off the bat. It took some time. They ain't know me. I ain't know them. And, they just lost their friend. So it was like I was coming in to take her spot or something, but I really wasn't. I was just coming in to, meet friends and, start my life here. And I felt that from everybody, which was true. That when she first popped up on that boat, like Albira said, you bought me, like, you just can't bring nobody on the boat like that. Or no, was it a bear or was it Money? Because Money was trying to beat up the Munchkin Crunchkins. That's what I call them on that boat that one time. Yes, I need them to come back. I wish they would come back, but they didn't want to come back because of money. Man, they made great TV. Please, Lifetime, get the Munchkin Crunchkins back on the line, okay? For real. And that's the drama we need. If you want some drama, shoot. And eventually, maybe them and Money will get along. But anyway, um, yeah, it was just a little rough, and yeah, it just took some time for them to get to know her. But it all worked out in the end for the most part. She's there, and she nobody really physically got into it, but it took some time. Okay, so this Tamara little section. Tamara working with Juicy. How did it go? And we know it didn't turn out so well. Okay, well, it was going, but then, Juicy said, look, she was fine in the beginning, but she was wanting me to do everything for her. She wasn't trying to just go out there and get it. Like, the way I operate is, I give you advice here and there. I show you I might could point out a couple people to you. Um, I might could, I give you suggestions, ideas. I'm helping to, get help you get your NGO juices flowing so that when you're ready to go into whatever you do, boom, you already got it. And Juicy mostly worked the background, so it's kind of like you learn a little bit of background stuff as well. You know what I'm saying? Like how you supposed to navigate yourself and present yourself in this, in the way that you want to. So as we see, it actually did work out. Tamara did learn one or two things, we'll say, from Juicy, and also you're stealing my light again. Sorry, stealing my light like this. So I think I have to either adjust it, something like this. Yeah, you. Anywho, and Albir helped her out Remember, she helped with dancing with her background, being a background dancer for one of Abira's performances. Abira said, "Yeah, I gave her the opportunity because it's like, um, we're all little, right? We're all trying to do something, and if Juicy couldn't necessarily do, I guess, hold her hand to do whatever she wanted, I just gave her an opportunity. Like, here, it's a bone if you gonna catch it, and she did it, and she did a good job. So that was, it was like a show and prove type thing, and that's all she had to do with Juicy. And why didn't Juicy invite her to the photo shoot? Juicy said, just it's simply put, I just didn't because I didn't want to. It wasn't for her. She ain't worked hard enough. This is for the original. Well, this is for the original girls. She too new. Stay back. And she was probably just mad at the time. That's why she did it. She ain't just. That's all you had to say, Juicy. Why can't people just be real? Okay, but you just, yeah. Okay, fine. So how did you feel about being in Nashville and stuff? Oh, Tamara's like, I didn't mind them going shopping while I went canoeing by myself because for the most part, if nobody want to do nothing with me, I just do it by myself. She don't learn that probably early in life. Listen, if you can't get nobody to do nothing with you and all the other stuff, do it yourself. And that's kind of what I be doing too sometimes, like for real. She ain't got no problems hanging out with herself. And she, yeah, it wasn't, yeah. So basically, Tamara, it just took a while to get there, but her and the crew are getting along. And she's grown into something spectacular in this little short period of time. She has become a brand ambassador for like Fenty Savage, which is Rihanna's line, out here doing her little modeling gig, and it's cool. And they congratulated her on, see, she learned a little something from Alvira and Juicy. Um, she ended up, when she got her modeling gig, she reached out to Andrea and brought her along. So it was like, you're learning to show your love and spread, because we all, like I said, networking and all that stuff, we all sort of in the same boat. So it's about who you know sometimes. And if I can pull you here and pull you there, thank you. And I hope it's reciprocated. So it is what it is. Like she's been working hard. Tara gave her flowers while she needs them at the moment. Because apparently she's been a very good inspiration on the internet and social media with the community. And I'm sure she can use this confidence. So good kudos to Tara. You did good. Kudos. That's how you do your first season, okay? You come out, you show improve. Yes. Okay, so we do a little Albira and her daughter Phoebe. That's the only one I remember the name because the other one was a little I don't know. Tarzan. So no, I look at him side. Um, you know, Phoebe is a little person like her mama, so growing up, of course, life is a little hard because these kids is mean out here, okay? So she just had to go through, mama duty, making sure that her kids are straight, making sure that their emotions and their feelings are good, well intact, making sure they get the best advice that they need to push forward, making sure she's that shoulder to cry on, making sure she's that you know that 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 person she can lean on and everything. And we see that little Phoebe, you know, she'll be just fine. She got the confidence and the spirit. It's just like I said, kids is mean, but luckily her mom is teaching her the right way and the right things, as well with her other kids, because her average size daughter, which is her oldest, is probably 16, 17 currently, and that's pretty much the age that Albert had her. So it's like, breaking these cycles between the kids and just, you know, um, making sure they're well and taken care of. And Albert basically has done that. So kudos to mamahood. Kudos to all y'all out there doing it, whether you short, tall, skinny, fat. yeah, it's our job, so it is what it is. She did it. She did that. Money, on the other hand, her and Marlon, I don't know. I don't know how they just jumped on tomorrow like that real quick, but they did. And it comes to find out that the bitch is divorced. Probably about few weeks now, couple weeks. She was letting the cat out the bag. Like, look, we was trying. I thought it was what I wanted to do, but talking to Albira, oh, that's what it was. They showed a clip of her and Albira trying to go through the motions of what they doing with their relationships and stuff like that, and how Albira had her back. And yeah, she's like, hey, I didn't, nothing that Albira said to me hurt my feelings or nothing. She just told me how she felt, cut straight dry. Marlon ain't shit. He probably ain't gonna ever be shit. And I had to do what I had to do for me, and that was divorce him. So it is what it is. I'm free now. Hey, y'all, throw me a party, and I'm out here. Okay? Okay. Money, get it. All right, y'all. Y'all know Juicy is the queen of Atlanta, and all the girls go to her for advice. Like anything they need. Juicy, can you help me? Juicy, can you do this? Juicy, can you do that? I need some Juicy. And she like, okay, I have no problem helping out the girls. Anything they need, they know they can come to me. Okay, fine. So what about that little leprechaun situation? Now, you know, I had to remember they broke the season up in 2 parts. That's why I didn't know when it came back on. Like, I was like, what? When did nobody, I never got no heads up or nothing. I just missed it. So it was St. Patrick's Day or whatever. And this is way before Minnie passed. She passed in April, so this way about a month before. St. Patrick's Day, she said, yeah, we about to make some money. I got to put on these outfits. And it was leprechauns looking outfit type deal. And then they was like, nah, we're not feeling it. As little people, well, at least some of us, we don't want to take those elf jobs and leprechaun jobs and, Oompa Loompa jobs. Like, it's a little degrading, for them. But at this moment, Juicy said, look, we all different. And I saw to make a couple bucks, me, I will put on the suit. And if you do research on Juicy, you will notice that she has done different movies playing the elf or the, you know what I'm saying? She did that. She didn't have no problems with that. Tara up there, Miss Host with the mostest, wasn't she in Jackass acting a goddamn fool or something? Yeah, it is what it is. So they bring up the fact that, okay, nobody wanted to do it, fine. Juicy wanted to do it. Like she said, this is me. I do what the fuck I want to do. I don't care what they want to do. They missed out on money. They missed out. Andrea, she missed out on the photo shoot. Something I set up for us, something I thought was a gift that I was given to everybody, and she couldn't show. So, Andrea, I had my family and I had to go and do what I had to do. And Juicy, she thinks that she know what is good for everybody, but she don't know what's best for everybody. I have to go back home and I have to do what I have to do. And Juicy like, bitch, y'all not about to do me like this. Like, I tried to help y'all and y'all be missing out. So we tried to neutralize the situation a little bit with Juicy and the twins because they was, bitch, you thinking you know everything and you really don't. And Juicy said, bitch, I did everything for y'all and y'all is on some SHIT capitalized underline exclamation mark, okay? What? So Tara had to redirect this little energy to something else. So let's talk about, he's messing up my lighting. It's like weird. So she like, let's adjust to Juicy and her love life. So Juicy, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's up with Josh and things of that nature? And Juicy like, that's my friend. We always gonna be friends. We'll just be friends for now. Best friends. I love him. Yes, We talk about anything together. So if you I mean, they can think what they want to think about me and him. It's just me and him. I ain't thinking about them. So I don't think about them heifers. Uh, that's my life. And of course, there was something that we did not see on camera because I don't remember seeing this episode. They showed a clip to where the girls were joking about Juicy and her relationship with the old boy, and Money ended up giving her a pair of size 16 shoe Adidas, all white, low tops, or regular. And she was like, "Bitch, what?" Like, it's supposed to be a joke, but haha, it's not funny to me because I don't wear no goddamn size 16 shoe. He do. So, bitch, the least you could have did was bringing a goddamn size 16 dick dildo. Now that would have been the joke. Girl, that was the whole point. 16 shoe because he got a big thing. Bitch, just bring. You should have bought the thing and said, "Bitch, can you handle it?" And then she probably would have been like, "Yeah." Like that was just it was supposed to be funny, but it wasn't. So sorry, Money. She bombed on that. All right, so we kind of talk about the little mixer mingles, blind date, a minute date, whatever. You remember that day everybody was trying to date for whatever speed dating? That's what it's called. Okay, so we already know Andrea didn't do what the assignment was. You're supposed to wear green for go, red for stop, yellow for maybe. She wore a neutral, which is basically yellow for maybe, but I don't want to be approached. Bitch, what? It just didn't make no sense. She wasn't making no sense this this whole thing, this whole season. Andrea, maybe it's because she broke up with Chris and then she ain't got her kids with her right now. She just confused and lost and a mini gone. She just confused and lost. So who knows? She it is what it is. Her and Juicy, they just wasn't getting along at this point, right? So Bumpman, Juicy invited Bumpman to the mixer, knowing that him and Albira they had a friendship going on. Like, they fell off at some point. So he shows up. Of course, everybody was excited. Albira and him reconnected, and they stayed connected. He actually pops out. He comes join everybody, say, hey, bring her flowers. And they say, wow, what's going on with you guys? How y'all doing? He like, oh, we're good. We're taking it step by step. I'm not pressuring her. She's not pressuring me. We making music together, and we vibe. It is what it is. We cool, calm, collective. She said he delivering, and maybe he'll meet the kids one day when we step our game up. But for right now, he delivering. What he delivering? The milk. I said, yep, that's all y'all need to know, bitches. Y'all nosy as hell. Just like, all right, Juicy, bitch, you don't need to know nothing. Size 16 shoes, all I'm good, okay? Whether Josh is my man or not. Juicy good, I told y'all. She there living her best life. I'm telling you, okay? Um, I just know after you can just see it, like, bitch, I ain't got to say shit. I told y'all what I told y'all. Y'all supposed to read between the lines. How y'all ain't catch that, okay? Catch that on fleekies, okay? Um, so her and Buntman, yeah, we cool, calm, collected. We just gonna be what we gonna be, friends. Maybe some benefits going, and maybe marriage in the future. We don't know. We'll see. We do want to be married. We just ain't get there yet. And we fit to perform. They give us a performance of their little song that they did together, and I like it. Amber, I do like her. Like every time she do a song or do something performance wise, her stuff be hitting. Like for real, she can write real good. So, I mean, she can also spit it out as well. But yeah, people who need songwriters and stuff definitely hit up Albera because she gonna make you something. Okay, a hook, a hit, a verse. She got you. So this segment we'll say is kind of on the Tiny Twins and what they've been doing with their music and their careers and with themselves, I guess, for this part. And we get to bring out Brianna. I don't know why I got her and Emily mixed up. Emily is the crazy one. Brianna is the one that's fine. So So earlier in the season, Brianna came down to Atlanta and she collaborated on a song with Andrea. This was the first time that the Tiny Twins broke up to do anything on their own separately. So of course, Andrea didn't say anything. It just kind of popped up out the blue, and she's like, "Well, I'm a grown ass woman. I can do what I want." And I mean, we figured it out. Like, I ain't gotta tell her everything, but it is what it is. We figured it out, and we're cool. I mean, whatever. We could fight, but we cool. Like, the song went well. They did their thing. Will they work together again? I'm sure, yeah, we will. Of course, they got to give us a good flashback. I love a good flashback now. And this one happened to be of the fight between the Tiny Twins and the Cheeks. When Brianna and Emily was left cheek, right cheek, the Cheeks, okay? And they was hanging out doing their thing at the club or the bar. And the bar hired the Tiny Twins, and they like, "Wait, what you doing here?" And they like, "We working here now." Like, "Nah, bitch, we working here. That's our territory." Like, And this is when Emily was pregnant, with the baby that passed. Sorry, R.I.P. And they was getting down. That was like the first fight that was the best that ever happened on this show. And I think ever since then it was just like, that was the first season, I think, and it was just on from there. Like, I just, yes, the good old times. Let's say the good old times. A lot of things have changed because Emily ass is fucking crazy and out here doing whoever knows what on the internet. So follow her. If you see, you will see. And her and Brianna is not the Cheeks no more. They separated. No pun intended. And Emily out doing her thing. She don't even talk to Emily, she said. And I never really got the whole beef thing. I don't know if she confirmed or denied that Wooda actually cheated on her with Emily, because, bitch, if that was the case, I mean, you and Wooda still gotta do your parenting thing. But yeah, Emily, fuck you. It's like, nah, I don't know. It is what it is. They'll figure it out. But nah, they ain't friends. They ain't friendly. The music. They're gonna continue to work solo or do whatever they're gonna do, or not solo, should I say. Amanda, since Andrea was doing her thing, Amanda decided to do her thing, which was, I'm gonna sing. So they show Amanda trying to do her singing thing. Remember, it was going. She hired some folks to help her, some coaches, but she needs some help. And she was trying to do that do re mi fa sol la ti do, but she couldn't even remember it was do re hu ma tu la si fo. And Nia girl work on it, and she can't get rid of dairy. And I'm not a singer or nothing, but I did hear that dairy products, well, a true fact will be that dairy products cause mucus or whatnot. So that is why maybe most singers try to stay away from such things, probably when they are on like concert days and things like that. Yeah, we ain't drinking no milk today because I gotta go and blow. So all water and tea or whatever. None of that. No cheese, none of that. Okay, fine. Has anybody heard Amanda sing? And everybody's like, well, Money said, I mean, in the car, she be singing to the radio. You know, that sounds right. Juicy, you heard her sing? I just heard whatever y'all just seen her do with the do re mi fa so. I don't even know that. Andrea, do you want to sing now and give us a little 3, 2, something? Can we get a peep? And she like, yeah, I don't think. All right, so the twins, what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna be together? You ain't gonna be together? Well, nah, we ain't gonna really build nothing back because Amanda is trying to build her house in Texas. Andrea you can't be my neighbor. I don't want you by me. We cool being separated. We our own two people. And ain't no ill will towards it. You know, like she is my family, but I'm trying to have a baby. That's my thing. Forget the music, forget the song. I just want to do a baby now. Like, and then when she get the baby, her excuse gonna be, well, I got a baby and I'm too busy with the baby and I can't do nothing. Like, that's what it's all excuses. Like Juicy said in the beginning, capital S-H-I-T. Twins, That's what Tiny Twins full shit, okay, full of it. Y'all eat all that Mexican food. Oof, I know, full of it. Anywho's, you know, they're not gonna get back together. That argument that Juicy and Amanda had about her and the song, because remember Juicy had put or told everybody that Amanda wanted to do the song, and Amanda wasn't ready for everybody to know that because she wasn't really working on no song. So basically she said, you know, I'm a crybaby. I was emotional, built up. So that's just why I had to let Juicy just have it at that moment. It wasn't like, it was just like, you know, I was upset, I was mad. So fine, Juicy took it. I mean, it is what it is. It happens. We all got our moments. Our beer, I think, made it like a joke to make light of it or something, and because it was at an event, and you know, she's like, look, and she tried to comment on Amanda's, because this was Amanda's situation with Juicy. And here go Andrea. She not talking about everybody or whatever. You can't be saying everybody. And she like, girl, I'm talking about Amanda because that's the question that was asked to me about her. And I'm just answering that question about what she asked me about her. Okay, so let me get my answer about that. Okay. And so of course, Andrea over there sitting there all attitude, salty face or whatever. And she like, you know what, Abira, I don't trust you. I don't know. I forgive and I don't forget, and I don't forgive. So I like, we cool, but we ain't all the way cool. Like, you can still be a snake. That's all I got to say. And now Abira like, okay, fine. Like, and I thought we was cool, which I guess we is, but bitch, that's how you feel. All right then. Same goes. But look, I forget. Or I don't forgive, but guess what? I do forgive, because the forgiveness ain't for y'all motherfuckers. The forgiveness is for me. And you know, I get to live my life while the other folks is carrying on all that baggage of sadness and shame and hate, you know, and let that bring them down. Cause hey, living my best life. What? Ain't going back and forth with y'all twins. So Tiny Twins and Albert. I mean, we all sensed this little competition between the both of them. Because when they first met, which is actually one of my other favorite episodes, besides the twins and the cheeks fighting, when Albert stepped in the lane, I said, bitch, or she came it was a twins performance somewhere, and Albert was doing her thing. Because Albert used to be a stripper dancer, okay? So getting her life in the party, and the twins was a little bit mad, like, bitch, why is she hyper and why is she doing what we be doing? Like, no, this is our thing. You just sit there. Why you getting attention? And you know, they sent something a little. It just wasn't feeling out beer like that. And when they got outside, it just exploded, and it was just the funniest thing. She said, "You mad because I shake my ass?" Y'all remember that? Beer was getting down outside. I said, man, wow. One of my favorites episodes, one of my favorite moments. Yes, never forget that. And ever since then, it's always been like, because we twerkers, and we twerkers. And then Albira said, I'm a rapper and I do my thing. And then all of a sudden, the twins and all that, well, we do music too and all this stuff. And she said, yeah, we don't compare. We not no competition. Nope. Because I've been doing this longer than them. And I'm on a different level than them. It's the whole, we in a whole different lane. I'm over here in you know, Atlanta, they over there in Texas or whatever. Like, we just, whatever. It's totally different. No, we don't compare. And they sitting there like, well, it don't matter. We've been doing this. You don't know how long we've been doing this. Like, girl, I ain't been doing nothing for how long or nothing. And if Amanda had any type of confidence or any type of anything, she would have did a little 1, 2, 3, 4 to show that she can actually sing and do something by herself. So of course they're going back and forth. Well, bitch, fuck you, and bitch, fuck you. And you this and that, you ugly, you fat, you bobblehead hoe. They flipped to the party, which was the first episode of this season. They had a something with Juicy, and or maybe it was like the second episode, first or second episode, might have been the first episode. But basically, Albira had some event, but the twins didn't show up. Because they didn't necessarily, they're not like best friends, obviously, so they decided not to show. So when they showed at this party, Albira said, "Why y'all bobblehead bitches ain't come to my party?" You know, I took it as that was not being mean. That's just, you know, casual talk between people who know how to talk like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you say bitch to a bitch. If she know that, you know what I'm saying, it's part of the talk. It's part of the conversation. So, and they was like, "Who bobblehead?" And then it went on from there. Drinks was flying. Juicy got cut. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. So with that, I didn't really, well, I knew that Chris Jordan, because was Chris there? I can't remember if Chris was there or not. I want to say he was. But basically Jordan jumped in between them, and he didn't hit Albert like hit her or nothing, but he did shove her like stay back, stay back, stay back. So Albert like, yeah, and you had your husband out here trying to help you and this and this. Now y'all can't do nothing by yourself. Y'all act like y'all Siamese twins, bitch. Get attached. Y'all ain't even attached to the hip. You I do everything by myself. I'm this. I'm that. I know my flaws. I'm not perfect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Albert be 100 pretty much all the time. And the twins couldn't take it when she brought Jordan into the situation. Like, he wasn't trying to hit you and none of that stuff. He was just helping me or protecting me and all that. And she was like, okay, fine. But, dude, it's a even fight. I honestly, well, uneven if it's 2 against 1. But even as, you know, we all little people here. So, and I mean, you know what I'm saying? The range is different from average size. So y'all didn't need no help like you thought you needed help. And then when it comes to the spit situation, so while Albira was talking, her two or her pee made a little of spit that flew. So it triggered Amanda to think that, oh, you spit on me? So she did a little toot back, which Albira tried to do a little toot back as well. But, bitch, we don't spit on each other. And that spit wasn't a real spit like I tried to spit on you, because everybody know that shit low. And as low as Albira want to go, she ain't going that far. So, bitches, that's what she was trying to point out, to say that it wasn't a real spit. It was a flick of a word. Like, everybody get a little juicy sometimes. We do it, you know what I'm saying? But yours was coming at me was on like some malicious type shit. So that speaks to your character. You and your sister, since y'all roll together. And speaks to your husband, nigga. Tell that nigga get back with his big ass. Okay, you just want to mess with me. Can you be quiet and argue with the thing, dog? I got a mind. And the twins get mad and upset, especially Amanda, because you ain't gonna talk about my man. I'm leaving. So she leaves. She take her clothes off, everything. Her sister, well, I'm gonna leave with her. I'm gonna be with my sister. So there she goes, chasing her. Of course, Albira yelling at her. Yeah, that's why y'all can't do nothing by yourself. That's why y'all can't do nothing by yourself. And here go Tara. Oh my God, I gotta go get them. So Tara goes down there and find them, and she like, y'all can't leave. I need y'all. Cause Tammy is here. Tammy is Minnie's mom. And she like, we still gotta talk to her. We ain't get to her yet. And she really wanna see y'all, because out of all the girls, that was her best friend. Was Joe Slob, was the twins, besides Money and all that, you know. Cause start off with Money, then her and the twins got real tight. So of course she wanna see y'all, like. And they like, I don't know, Tara, I'm done. I can't deal with Albert. I can't. Like, yeah, it got too little hot for you. And my dog is about to fight me because he's trying to go outside. And I'm like, hold on, this is almost over. And I'm getting teary-eyed. Because it's all about Minnie as we close out this little reunion. little Atlanta season, little women Atlanta season. Tammy's out there. She expressing, all the love that she appreciates the girls giving her. It's like I said, it's only been a year, but it still hurts. So she could use, all the love she could get. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just so touching just watching it. Oh, and watching everybody take their little turns with Minnie because, oh my God, the fight. Her and Juicy, of course, was getting down all the time. But her and Juicy were able to make up before she actually passed, which is good. Tammy and Juicy actually made up for the chicken wing incident. Albira, when she get Minnie out into it, now that was another good one. She said, "Bitch, we're gonna put both of these suits together. There you go." Like, oh my God! And this was, I felt bad too because Minnie was always the most insecure out the whole group. So when you called her fat and big and stuff, that was a little hurtful, honestly. But the journey is just, it's been fun. I don't know. Oh gosh. All right, so I had to, hold back these tears from flowing because, just watching everybody go through it it's really sad. And she just was just so gone so fast. We get to hear her mom actually explain what happened. I guess when the crash happened, Minnie must have called her, or her mom must have called her, something where the nature was. And she says, I heard her breathing. Then I heard somebody say, "Ma'am, are you okay?" And then I hear glass. So she's like, it was something happened. So she put her sister on three-way, and her sister says, "Yes, I just heard something." Her sister is there before Tammy, and she says, "Yep, that it was Minnie. It was a car accident, and she did not make it." I think she made it to the hospital first before she actually passed, if I'm not mistaken. I can't when I was reading the details, but regardless, it's unfortunate. She's still grieving. The ladies are still grieving. And our prayers are with Tammy for sure. For sure. R.I.P. Miss Minnie. Oh yeah, so that's pretty much the way we ended. It was it's a happy, sad note. A happy note. It's happy tears, right? I don't know. We can't say it enough. R.I.P. Minnie. Prayers to Tammy, her mother, and to the rest of the cast. They were all her friends, her family, and we're gonna miss you, girl. I'll remember to watch plenty of old clips of you on YouTube and all that good stuff. And hey, your legend lives on forever, and that's what's great about being on TV. Everybody knows you. Billion followers, girl. We love you. Praise you. And her mom thanks everyone, and thanks Tara, for putting her on this show, introducing her to more little people, giving her friends, more family, giving her love, and exposing the world to something new that we never knew, that these little people got down like that. Like who would know? I don't have no little people friends or family members. So this was great. I loved it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And season 7, whenever they pop up, is it over? Is it not? I don't know, because LA never came back. I don't know if Tara done fucked up her whole group, because Tara, don't nobody like you in your whole group. Is that what happened? So she can't even figure that out. Anyway, we done talked long enough. Ooh, 40 minutes, y'all. Y'all gonna last this long? I hope so. Please, thank you. It was 2 hours.